Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave today, and today, brought to you by Chuck Shaving Channel, is Shannon Soap's Iberia. Throat. A little sore today. Got the horse going on. But it's an interesting scent. It's, I think it's bergamot, lavender, sandalwood, cedar, and maybe it's ambergris, I think they said. But there's something else in there. Oh, vetiver. There we go. Vetiver. That's that grassy note. So, kind of a nice scent. When you smell it, when I initially opened this up, I could smell the more of a lavender sandalwood. But when I lathered it up, it's mostly sandalwood, but a itsy bitsy teeny bit of cedar in there, but it's hard to notice it. It's more like sandalwood. It's like one of the soaps right now I'm using is got heavy into sandalwood, but and today we're going to be using, this is the second use of this Astra blade, the Superior Stainless, I think it is, yeah, with the Merkur 34C razor. So we're going to try these out and see how it works. I've used them before way back, but with 34C, I just want to make sure that you got a good idea of how these are going to work out. And then we're going to be using Avon's Wild Country as the finisher. Man, I love this stuff. I was like, it smells good. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. It's like Panay Clubbing on steroids. But yeah. I thought about just using Old Spice, but yeah, I use Old Spice a lot. It's like when I'm shaving off channel, 9 times out of 10, it's Old Spice that I finish up with. So, air conditioning is kicking on. Yes, it's September, and the temperatures are still in the high 90s. It's like we've even danced around in the hundreds a few days here. But summer was not giving up. You know, we were supposed to get a little bit of rain last week and week before, and it's like there's a 30% chance of rain, and it gets near where we're at, where the drought is, and it goes, you know, it just sucks it right down. Even though the humidity hovers around there enough because we're sitting at around 60-65% humidity. 95 degrees. Uncomfortable as heck outside. But you think it rained? Nope. Not a chance. There's a chance, but not a chance, if you know what I mean. It's like droughts or self-fulfilling prophecies type things, where as it gets worse and worse, it takes more and more moisture in the atmosphere to overcome the dry ground conditions, because the ground just sucks the moisture right out of the air. So, all right, first pass. You shall not pass. I was just looking at this morning, 3 a.m. this morning. Yeah, I was up. I didn't go to sleep until after 4. Then I got up at 8:30. I'm tired. Probably why my throat is mucked up. Oh, neighbors next door decided to have a party, and it kept going and going and going and going. Like, good God, people. It's a weekday. What the hell are you doing? Well, it's sort of a weekday. For now, it's a weekday. I guess it was Sunday night, but yeah, they decided to just keep going. Like, what the hell? It's like the music is loud. I'm surprised they didn't have the tops pulled off. Now, if the neighbor on the other side was still living there, she would have called them at 11 a.m. or PM. She would, yeah, so it's 11 o'clock. Shut that crap down. She would have called the line and said, hey, we got noise pollution going on. Oh well, what can you do? It's a Hispanic family, so we had all our relatives over. We had probably 15 cars worth going on. The backyard was full, and their deck was full. They had 3 grills out there in the evening, grilling stuff up. Many cases of corona were died last night. Let's just put it that way. It's just like seeing bringing up these big cases of corona. And, oh, that one's gone. Big coolers, they just dump them into the big cooler with ice and keep going. Because my wife's office window looks directly at their back deck, so you can see what's going on. Because their house goes this way and ours is like this, so we can see what's going on. They're good people. It's just, there's a time for everything, a time to shut down, and I swear is that the more beer that went through them, the louder it got. And it was like, oh, we can't hear very well. Let's turn up the music. It's like, I'm downstairs working at my desk and I hear this the Oompa music, which is basically Hispanic polka. It's like, I grew up with polka music, northern Minnesota. But burning, it's tank right here. What the hell? Stinging, actually. Like what happened? Must have nicked myself or something. How the hell did I do that? Got a big old blob of soap on the wall. Not my day. I'm out of it. Okay, give me a break. But man, I like this soap. This is pretty good. I don't know, Chuck, how you felt about it, but it's not bad scent. I was really worried when I looked it up and I first opened it up and it had kind of heavy floral, but it's grown on me. And that's the thing, is a lot of times when you look at a soap, it's a lot of different things disappear sometimes when you lather it up. And I think that's what's going on here. I can still smell the floral, but that sandalwood just kicking it out there. Taking over. Slickness seems to be pretty good. A little bit of blood. I must have nicked myself. I didn't feel it at the time. So it's like I've seen many channels using this stuff. So if you use Shannon soaps, you guys got a favorite? Because this isn't bad. I can see myself getting some more stuff. I have to look at their lineup. Like I need more soap. That's yeah. And with all the stuff that Chuck sent me in Chuck's shaving channel, added more to it. So yeah, I probably need to do is go through my collection and See if I can downsize some of this stuff. Pass it on to someone else. I didn't mention, I think, before that I need to get a hold of my friend Palmer, see if he wants some. Like, ow, leg burning. So it's one of those things where my neuropathy just suddenly kicked in. I got a burn spot on my leg where I got burned. Oh gosh, what was that? 17 years ago? 16? Would have been 16 years ago. It was during a race, ATV race. So it was cross-country hare scramble race. I was flying through the woods, and they had it so that the section we were going through was, there was no way to go around it, you know, make a bypass, because if somebody got jammed up, you just had to wait in line until everybody else was unscrewed their heads. And guy in front of me was all messed up and jammed up, so nobody could go through. So I just got off my quad and he was wet. He hit a tree and wedged like this. So he was like, and his quad was kind of like sword on its, like on its side, wedged in between two wheels, and it was like he was trying to get it unscrewed from the trees, and I was like jumped off my quad, and I was like pulled and helped him pull off so he could get it out, and it was stalled and it wouldn't start, and so we trying to get it to a spot where we could just get him out of the way type of deal. And so we did, and I was like, went to go hop on my quad, and this guy was just frustrated, wouldn't go around it. So he goes to go around me, and he hits the tree and goes, and just flips his quad over on top of me. So his quad and him are on top of me, and his pipe was like really hot, like cherry hot, because it was running, and that pipe went right across my leg, and I had racing pants, off-road stuff, but it basically melted my pants to my leg. I had a 3rd-degree burn, peeled the skin right off, right down to the meat. And I was like, and I just literally punched this son of a bitch. Hit him right in the face with it was like, right across the jaw, because he was a dumbass. And I didn't finish the race because that was an agony. I went back to the pits, and the guy took off again later, but ended my race because he wouldn't wait 15 seconds for me to hop on and go. And the thing is, I was way ahead of him, so it's like I was basically passing people. I was towards the front of the pack. Probably had a shot at a podium shot, but at the time, but ended my day. So I ended up taking a month to heal up. Well, it was painful as hell. Let me tell you, never had 3rd-degree burn, but mine was like this big old, right on my leg. So now the fun part is I gotta keep it moisturized. I gotta keep lotion. And a lot of times I just put Vaseline on that area because there's no sweat glands or anything, so it dries out, and then my neuropathy kicks in, and And it will just hurt like hell in that whole area. Burn, sting. So, like whenever my neuropathy kicks in, it's like, ah! It burns me. Yeah, you can still kind of see the scar where it's out of my leg. Kind of discolored area. Whitish. Yep. Burns are no fun. I'm still missed the spot. There we go. Helps if you go the right direction. There we go. So, question. How many of you ever been badly burned for some stupid reason? I know my next door neighbor was his car was overheating. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to put some antifreeze in that. And I was kind of outside at the time. And he wasn't even thinking. He just opened up the top part where you put in the antifreeze, you know, the screw top, and it was like, and he got sprayed from basically here down to his chest with hot antifreeze. Scorched her. He had 3rd-degree burns across his chest and his neck, and like we rushed him to the hospital. That was not a fun deal. He was in pain, which stands reason. And just recently, I made a run to KC, my chiropractor, and yeah, I gotta put some antifreeze in my vehicle. So I was falling behind when we were on the phone talking, and yeah, I gotta stop and get some antifreeze for my vehicle so I can put some in there. And it's like, when we get to my place, I'm like, no, you're not. I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, no, you're not. You do not put it in there. And she's like, what do you mean? And it's like, the moment you open that up, you're going to have hot steam coming out. It's like, even though you have those reservoirs now where you can put antifreeze in, a lot of times hot steam can come out. And I told him that, and I told him the story about my neighbor, and he was like, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll wait for it to cool down. And I'll do it when I get home. We made a run down to Kansas City and picked up a adjustment table for him. Free. A chiropractor retired and then passed away, and his daughter had all of his practice in his in the garage, all his tables and stuff. So he's like just giving this stuff away to anybody that wanted it. And his slickness is good. Residual slickness. Don't even need soap on it. It's like, wow, just glide right over. Oh, we picked those up. Run down there. Spent 8-hour trip, I think it was. There and back. One spot. There we go. Smooth. Yep. I'd say the Merkur 34C working good with those Astras. Other than a few spots that I missed, probably because I just didn't do a good enough job. It's smooth now. All right, Avon. Yeah, Avon Wild Country. Here. I'm out of there. There we go. Yeah, sandalwood is combined really nice with the Wild Country. That's a nice combination. Wow, that smells good. You do smell a little dash of cedar. Now, vetiver, I think there's vetiver in the Wild Country, so. But yeah, good stuff. All right, so if you by chance want to get something from the razor company, there's a affiliate link down below. Just go ahead and click on that. There's a couple people that have done so. It's up to, I think, $7 or $8 now. So when I get to 25, I'll do a giveaway so people can get some. All right, Iberia from Shannon Soaps. Yeah, this is the Iberian Peninsula, I think this is related to in the Roman campaign. So it's a good soap. I like it. Really good. Thickness is good. The scent's pretty good too. All right, I like it. Then we had the second use of the Astra blades, superior stainless with the Merkur 34C. I always like using the 34. That would be a daily drive for me. Probably one I'd use the most. Man, it smells good. Now I got a powdery. Ah, man. I'm just like, yay. All right, so that's everything, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.